Okay, so just finished up my training for the week. Monday, bench press, dumbbell press, incline hammer strength, and dips. Wednesday, I did only squats, 5 sets of 5 with 315, low bar, wide stance, just to competition depth. After that, I was exhausted. 1 rep was hard, but I was just able to grind out 4 more with every set. Last workout of the week, sumo deadlift. I was originally planning on doing 4 plates for 4 sets of 5, the last set as many as I can, but I ended up thinking that I could actually do 5 plates for 5 sets of 5, and I ended up only being able to get 3, so I did 5 sets of 3 instead of 5 sets of 5. I think if I get a belt, I should be able to squeeze out a couple extra reps, so I'm going to get a belt. And so I'm going to record my total volume for the week and see exactly what it was. Look at my next week, plan that out, see exactly what that's going to be. And as long as I keep increasing volume, I should keep getting stronger. And my intensity is definitely high. Pretty fun workout. I actually got quite out of breath from doing only 3 reps, but I think if you get your body really tight, then it really is exhausting. I'm super excited about deadlifting 6 plates. I've done 5 plates and a 35, so I know I can do 6 plates, especially with sumo, which I'm going to switch over to officially. So my life goals of benching 4 plates, either with or without a pause, deadlifting or squatting 5 plates. I'd like to really do 5 plates, like competition depth at least, and deadlifting 6 plates. And my best ever for bench is 350. My best for squat is 5 plates, but not really probably to depth. I've done definitely 465. I don't think I've ever done 5 plates to actual good depth. So I'd say 460 or 455 would be my max for squat ever. And then for deadlift, I've done 70 plus 495, 565 with traditional stance. And I know I've done 545 sumo before, so it's super, but that deadlift is the one that I'm the most excited about, because I think it's the one I'm going to hit the soonest. The bench is going to take the longest. Squat will come eventually, but the deadlift, I think I'll be able to hit my goal, 6 plates, very soon, within 6 months. So that's my main thing that gets me excited about training, is just, 6 months from now being able to pick up a weight that I've been wanting to do for probably over 10 years. So that's the eating. I think I definitely need to be eating earlier in the day. I've been fasting in the morning for the first 3 hours, but slowly the first 3 hours turns into the first 6 hours, and before I know it, it's 3 p.m. and all I've eaten is 4 ounces of chicken. And that's not ideal for trying to get strong at all. So I think I'm gonna get some new routines going with my breakfast. Not exactly sure what I want to do, but something very high carbohydrate, probably not very high in protein. Something along the lines of a fruit and veggie smoothie, where I use some apple juice, not from concentrate, get some sugar pretty much mixed in with it to give us some more carbs, and then also doing some oats with some honey and some cinnamon and some strawberries and some different fruit. I think I can get a good 200 carbs that way. it might take me a while to eat. But if I can get 200 carbs within the first 3 hours after I wake up, and right now I'm not getting that, if I do that consistently, I'm pretty sure just that alone will help me bump everything up a good 10 pounds. I think the biggest thing that's holding me back right now is just my overall calories. I just need to consume more calories, be more consistent with my diet. I haven't gotten to Green Lake this week to do pull-ups. My goal is twice a week to get there and do at least 50 pull-ups, usually 10 sets of 5. And then I'll just keep those reps the same and just try to do it with less rest in between, and I'll progress that way. And then, I don't know, I'm just gonna stick with walking for cardio and make sure I'm doing at least 3 days a week for 20 minutes of cardio, even if it's just walking. Strength, cardio, flexibility, still just stretching in the sauna beforehand. I don't really hold anything for too long. But I do hit every single muscle, start with my calves all the way up, and it helps me get in the right mindset before the workout. But those are all the main, sleep. I need to figure out exactly how much sleep I need, what's too much, what's too little. I'm going to start with 7 hours, see, and then maybe I'll experiment with 7 hours for this week, and then try 8 hours the week after, and then go down to 6, or somehow try 6, 7, and 8 hours and see which one makes me feel better, do it all week. And this is actually kind of fun. I'm used to using bodybuilding to use as a little experiment, but powerlifting is kind of a new way for me to experiment with my body with all the different variables. Main variables I'm trying to manipulate are my sleep, my eating, my strength, my cardio, my flexibility. I mean, you want to minimize your stress as well, but if you can try to control as many variables as you can, then slowly change one at a time. I'm keeping my training as simple as I can. Sticking with as much as I can, 5 sets of 5, 5 sets of 10, but with that last exercise doing an AMRAP. It feels weird just going in and doing one exercise, but I'm trying to listen to my body, and after I get done with the squats and the deadlift, I was just exhausted. And I don't want to tax my muscles and my joints and my nervous system so hard that it can't recover. So I might not take Saturday and Sunday off, just take Saturday off and restart my routine on Sunday and start doing it every other day training, because I don't think I need 2 days of recovery before you do chest again. So I think I might change it to just lifting every other day instead of just 3 days a week. And if I need 2 days off in a row, I'll certainly take it, but at this point it seems just like overkill. But I think for tomorrow, what I'm going to try to do for my meals is I'll try the oats in the smoothie for breakfast. By 9 o'clock I want to be done eating that meal, so we'll call it a 9 o'clock meal. 12 o'clock, have some chicken, some rice, some veggies and fruit, avocado. 3 o'clock, have some steak, rice, fruits, veggies, avocado. Next meal could have some pork, rice, fruits, veggies, and avocado. Actually, yes. Yep. So 4th meal, that. 5th meal, eggs. Not exactly sure what kind of carbs I want to have with the eggs, but definitely have some carbs. Oh, some bread. I have some sourdough bread. And I'll have some fruit with that. And then my last meal of the day, I'll have whatever I want, as long as I get some protein, some carbs, some fat, preferably a fruit or veggie. But I try to get the majority of the fruit and veggie intake early in the day. Adding coconut water and sea salt to my pre-workout. So my pre-workout for today is a scoop and a half of some fucking pre-workout. I don't even know what it was. The one that was half off at the supplement store. With a thing of emergency and creatine and sea salt. And actually I didn't add coconut water today, but I'm gonna start adding coconut water to that for the electrolytes. And during the workout, just water. Considering adding some Gatorade during the workout with some BCAAs. My workouts are gonna be taking longer, but I just don't wanna consume too much sugar. So I'm already having sugar once a day, juice form with my fruit and veggie smoothie, so I don't think I really need a whole nother thing of sugar there. So I'll have to do a little experimenting and moving things around, but right now I'm just in the process of kind of finding what works, what doesn't work, and then picking out a competition. It's my next step, so I can start. I mean, as soon as I find a competition, I might just do it, the soonest one I can find around here, just to see exactly what it's like, without really even peaking for it, just training overall for strength, and then use that as my starting point so I can do like a real full training cycle for the next meet and really try to make like a 20 to 50 pound increase, something like that, and just keep chipping away every meet, 20 to 50 pound increase, until I get to my goal of, in a meet, deadlifting 4 plates, squatting 5 plates, deadlifting 6 plates. Honestly, I think it'll take me a good 5 years to get there, but I've been working out lifting for 15 years, so what's another 5? So I think that's pretty much it. I'm finding that what's really motivating is having a freaking really measurable goal and seeing the progress. The next thing that's going to help me is having a competition, an end goal, a day exactly when I have to compete. So that'll help me. That always increases motivation and everything to train and to get the diet and sleeping in order. So I guess this video is mostly targeted towards people interested in powerlifting, or maybe to introduce people to powerlifting. I've competed in bodybuilding, powerlifting, and strongman, and won, the overall I've won an overall bodybuilding competition, overall strongman competition, and the one powerlifting competition I did, I won my class. And the powerlifting and the strongman were not very competitive. They were very novice, but the bodybuilding were, I've competed at a pretty high level for bodybuilding. But I'm, still will compete in bodybuilding again, not in any near future. Right now I'm really excited about training for powerlifting. Gives me something to look forward to every day. Gives me an excuse to get my stretching in, because if I don't do my stretching, I can't really get into a good position for the lift. So that's one good thing about powerlifting, is it forces you to work on your mobility. Powerlifters have a reputation of being not flexible, but if you look at a lot of these powerlifters like Dan Green, for example, he's got some pretty good flexibility to be able to get into the sumo squat that he does. A lot of people don't have his flexibility. The average person couldn't get into that position. So right now, the 3 people who I'm modeling my training and everything around are a combination of Dan Green, Jeremy Hamilton, and Pete Rubish. Those are the main 3 people